Have you ever felt a gentle pull towards the outdoors? It's a quiet, persistent whisper, a longing for something simpler, more real. When life feels overwhelming, this call grows stronger, a deep instinctual urge to return to peace and nature. Our ancestors lived in harmony with the earth, and that ancient wiring still remains within us. When we answer the call, stress fades, our minds clear, and we rediscover a sense of calm. Welcome to Mindful Wanderer, where nature, travel, and meditation meet. The journey to inner peace often begins with a single, mindful step outdoors. We'll guide you to reconnect with nature, blending ancient wisdom and modern science for a more balanced life. Join us as we explore how mindful wandering transforms your mind and body. Let's begin this journey together. The feeling is undeniable. A sense of peace descends, your thoughts untangle, and a quiet joy bubbles up from within. But this experience is far more than just a poetic notion or a fleeting emotional shift. It's a complex and beautiful biological process, a symphony of neurological and physiological events that unfold the moment you immerse yourself in a natural setting. Modern science is now beginning to map out this incredible phenomenon, providing concrete evidence for what many cultures have known intuitively for centuries. The serenity you feel is backed by a cascade of positive changes happening inside your brain. Imagine your brain as a bustling city, with different neighborhoods responsible for various functions. In our modern lives, certain neighborhoods, like the one responsible for worry and negative self-talk, are often overworked and overcrowded. This area, known as the subgenual prefrontal cortex, can become a hotbed of rumination, replaying stressful thoughts and anxieties on a loop. However, scientific research has shown that stepping into nature acts like a soothing balm for this overactive region. It helps to quiet the noise, reduce the mental traffic, and restore a sense of inner equilibrium, allowing other, more peaceful parts of your brain to come to the forefront. This journey into the science of nature's impact will take us through groundbreaking studies and fascinating discoveries. We'll look at how a simple 90-minute walk in a green space can measurably decrease neural activity in the brain's worry center, leading to lower levels of anxiety and depression. We'll explore how your brainwaves literally shift their frequency, moving from the alert, often agitated beta waves of a busy workday to the calm, creative, and meditative alpha waves. This is the same state of relaxed awareness that experienced meditators strive to achieve, and you can access it just by walking among the trees. Furthermore, we'll uncover how nature triggers a release of the body's own feel-good chemicals. We'll see how sunlight, fresh air, and the gentle rhythm of walking can boost your levels of serotonin and dopamine, the neurotransmitters that regulate your mood, motivation, and sense of happiness. This is why a hike can leave you feeling not just calm, but genuinely euphoric. Each section of our exploration will build upon the last, painting a complete picture of the profound and holistic transformation that occurs when mind and nature connect. It's a journey from feeling to fact, from wonder to understanding. In our modern world, our minds are bombarded by a relentless flood of information and digital noise, from the moment we wake to when we sleep. Notifications, emails, and messages compete for our attention, leaving us mentally exhausted and scattered. Our brains evolved for natural, meaningful rhythms, not this constant, chaotic overload. We're not built for this. The result? Cognitive fatigue, distraction, and a craving for even more stimulation. Deep within our brains, the amygdala acts as our internal alarm bell, detecting threats and triggering fear. In today's world, daily stressors like deadlines and bad news keep it on high alert, leading to chronic anxiety and exhaustion. Especially in cities, our brains are constantly under siege, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and always on edge. Cities promise opportunity and connection, yet they also bring a silent epidemic of mental distress. The urban paradox: the closer we live together, the more isolated we can feel. But there's hope. Reconnecting with nature offers a powerful antidote, restoring balance and peace to our minds. When you leave the city and step into nature, your brain begins to quiet. The prefrontal cortex, often overactive with worry, gets a break. Surrounded by gentle sights and sounds, your mind shifts from rumination to calm. This is the nature effect. Time in nature helps your brain rest, recover, and find peace. A Stanford study showed that a 90-minute walk in nature compared to a busy highway led to a significant reduction in brain activity linked to worry and rumination. Participants who walked among trees felt calmer and less caught up in negative thoughts. This landmark research proved that spending time in green spaces can measurably improve our mental well-being. Nature does more than distract us. It literally reshapes our brain, guiding it toward calmness and clarity. Through neuroplasticity, repeated time in nature forges new, peaceful neural pathways, making calm your brain's default. The more you visit, the easier it becomes to access peace even in stressful environments. Nature is a powerful tool for lasting well-being. The scientific discovery of the nature effect goes beyond just observing which parts of the brain light up or quiet down. It delves into the very biology of tranquility, revealing how natural environments influence our fundamental physiological processes. The reduced neural activity in the brain's worry center is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. This mental shift is accompanied by a cascade of positive changes throughout the body, all working in concert to move us from a state of stress to a state of restoration. It is a holistic response that underscores the deep, evolutionary bond between our bodies and the natural world. One of the key biological markers of this shift is the change in our nervous system's operating mode. In our daily lives, we often function in sympathetic nervous system mode, better known as the fight or flight response. This state is characterized by a high heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While essential for short-term survival, chronic activation of this system wears us down. Walking in nature helps to activate its counterpart, the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for the rest and digest response. This is the body's healing and recovery mode. As the parasympathetic system takes over, you can measure the physical changes. Your heart rate variability increases, which is a sign of a healthy, adaptable cardiovascular system. Your blood pressure begins to drop, reducing the strain on your heart and arteries. Your breathing naturally deepens and slows down, sending a signal of safety and calm throughout your entire body. Even your immune system gets a boost. Studies on the Japanese practice of Shinrin-yoku or forest bathing have found that time spent among trees increases the body's production of natural killer cells, a type of white blood cell that fights off infection and tumor formation. This symphony of biological responses explains why the tranquility you feel in nature is so profound and all-encompassing. It's not just in your head, it's in your heart, your lungs, and your blood. The calmness is a tangible physiological state that can be measured and verified. Science is confirming what we have intuitively felt all along, that our bodies are designed to heal and thrive in natural settings. By understanding this biology, we can appreciate that a simple walk in the park is not an indulgence, but a vital and effective prescription for our overall health and well-being. Our brainwaves, those rhythmic electrical pulses, are deeply shaped by our surroundings. In busy cities, fast beta waves keep us alert but stressed. In nature, slower alpha waves help us relax, restore, and find calm. The environment we choose can shift our mental state, offering balance and well-being. Stepping into nature sparks a remarkable shift in our brains. Studies show that walking in the woods boosts alpha waves, those linked to calm, creativity, and open awareness. Nature acts like a passive meditation, gently guiding your mind from stress to a state of relaxed alertness. Regular walks train your brain to be more resilient, creative, and at ease. A walk in the woods is more than just exercise, it's a form of meditation. Nature gently holds our attention, calming the mind and reducing stress. By engaging our senses and being present, we transform a simple walk into a holistic, mindful experience that nourishes mind, body, and spirit. Sometimes peace is found not by closing our eyes, but by opening them to the world around us. Nature doesn't just calm our minds, it triggers a powerful chemical response. Immersing yourself in the woods boosts serotonin and dopamine, the neurotransmitters behind happiness and motivation. Sunlight, fresh air, and gentle movement all work together, naturally lifting your mood and rebalancing your internal chemistry. It's not magic, it's biology. Nature is your body's best prescription for well-being. Serotonin is more than the happiness molecule. It's a master mood regulator, influencing calm, satisfaction, and emotional stability. Sunlight is key for serotonin production, which is why a walk outdoors can boost your mood. Walking in nature combines exercise, sunlight, and calm, naturally elevating your serotonin and leaving you more peaceful. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter of motivation and reward, driving us to seek new experiences and feel pleasure in discovery. Nature walks offer gentle, sustainable dopamine boosts through small, delightful moments, like spotting a deer or a vibrant wildflower. These subtle rewards retrain our brains, making us more present and appreciative, fueling a healthy cycle of curiosity and joy. Time in nature isn't just relaxing, it measurably boosts memory and focus. Studies show a walk in a green space can improve working memory by nearly 20%, while city walks don't. Nature acts as a cognitive tonic, clearing mental clutter and helping us return to our tasks sharper and more focused. Nature doesn't just calm the mind, it makes it work better. In Japan, the practice of immersing oneself in nature is not just a recreational activity, it is a cornerstone of preventive healthcare and healing. This practice is known as Shinrin-yoku, which translates literally to forest bathing. It is not about hiking or exercise, but rather about simply being in nature and connecting with it through all 5 of our senses. Developed in the 1980s, Shinrin-yoku has become a widely accepted form of natural therapy, prescribed by doctors and supported by a robust body of scientific research. The primary goal is to slow down, breathe deeply, and allow the forest atmosphere to permeate your being, leading to profound physiological and psychological benefits. A key focus of Shinrin-yoku research has been its remarkable effect on cognitive performance. Japanese scientists have conducted numerous studies demonstrating that forest bathing significantly improves concentration, focus, and creative problem-solving abilities. Participants in these studies consistently show enhanced performance on tasks that require sustained attention and mental flexibility after spending time in a forest environment compared to an urban one. The practice is believed to work by calming the overstimulated prefrontal cortex, which allows for more efficient and creative thought processes to emerge. It helps to clear the mental fog and restore clarity of mind. The benefits are believed to come from a symphony of sensory inputs. The air in forests is rich with natural aromatic compounds called phytoncides, which are antimicrobial oils released by trees to protect themselves from pests and disease. Studies have shown that inhaling these compounds can lower stress hormone production, reduce anxiety, and lead to a state of calm alertness. This, combined with the soft fascination of the natural scenery and the gentle sounds of the forest, creates an ideal environment for cognitive restoration. Your brain is engaged just enough to stay present, but not so much that it becomes fatigued. Forest bathing is a powerful reminder that our relationship with nature is deeply therapeutic. It is a formal recognition of the principle that our minds are part of a larger ecosystem, and our well-being depends on maintaining that connection. By practicing Shinrin-yoku, individuals are not just taking a walk, they are engaging in a deliberate act of mental and physical healing. It is a therapy that is free, accessible, and scientifically proven to enhance focus, boost creativity, and improve overall cognitive performance, making it a vital tool for thriving in our demanding modern world. Our ability to focus is not an unlimited resource. Psychologists often distinguish between two types of attention: directed attention and involuntary attention. Directed attention is the kind we use for work, studying, or driving in heavy traffic. It requires intense focus and the deliberate blocking out of distractions, and it is a finite resource that gets depleted with use. When it runs low, we experience mental fatigue, become more distractible, and make more errors. This is the state many of us find ourselves in at the end of a long, demanding day. Our cognitive fuel tank is running on empty. Nature offers the perfect environment to recharge this depleted system. It engages our second type of attention: involuntary attention or soft fascination. This is the effortless attention we give to things that are inherently interesting and soothing, like a sunset, the movement of clouds, or the sound of waves on a shore. This type of attention requires no mental effort. In fact, it allows our directed attention network to rest and recover. While your mind is gently captivated by the natural scenery, the hard-working parts of your brain are finally getting a chance to go offline and replenish themselves. This is the core of attention restoration theory, developed by environmental psychologists Rachel and Stephen Kaplan. The theory posits that natural environments are uniquely suited to restoring our capacity for focus. A walk in the woods is not just a break from work, it is a break for work. After just 20 minutes spent in a green space, the brain's ability to concentrate is measurably restored. The mental fatigue dissipates, and you are able to return to your tasks with a renewed sense of focus and mental clarity. Nature acts as a powerful and efficient charging station for your mind's attentional batteries. Therefore, making time for nature is not an indulgence but a critical component of maintaining high cognitive function. It is a strategic way to manage your mental energy throughout the day and week. By understanding that your focus is a limited resource, you can use nature to proactively manage it. A short walk in a nearby park during your lunch break can be more restorative than scrolling through your phone or staying at your desk. It is a simple, evidence-based practice that helps you to balance your brain, combat mental fatigue, and keep your memory and focus sharp and resilient. When stressed, your body releases cortisol, the main stress hormone, keeping you on high alert. But stepping into nature sends calming signals to your brain, lowering cortisol and reducing stress. Studies show even 20 minutes in nature can drop cortisol levels, protecting your health and boosting well-being. Nature offers a gentle respite for our hearts. In stressful urban life, our heart races and blood pressure rises. But stepping into nature reverses this. Our pulse slows, blood vessels relax, and our heart finds calm. Even a simple walk in the park becomes a powerful act of self-care, helping your heart beat strong and steady. Nature truly provides the perfect setting for a heart at peace. Our immune system is our body's defense against illness, but chronic stress weakens it, leaving us vulnerable. Nature, especially forest bathing, boosts our immune cells, specifically natural killer cells, helping us fight infections and disease. Regular time in nature isn't just relaxing, it's a powerful way to strengthen our body's natural defenses. A good night's sleep is the foundation of our health, yet modern stress and blue light disrupt our natural rhythms, making deep sleep elusive. Exposure to natural light resets our internal clock, helping us sleep deeper and wake up refreshed. Nature fuels brighter days and peaceful nights, energizing your life. Nature offers more than just biological shifts. It evokes awe, a feeling that arises when we encounter something vast and beautiful, like a star-filled sky or a towering mountain. In these moments, our sense of self shrinks, and we feel part of something much bigger. Awe makes us kinder, more humble, and reminds us of our place in the grand tapestry of existence. Awe in nature naturally leads us to gratitude, a deep existential thankfulness for simply being alive and present. Instead of focusing on what we lack, nature reminds us of the abundance already around us, the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wing, the chorus of birds at dawn. This shift in perspective builds emotional resilience and long-term happiness, as gratitude rewires our brains for positivity. Surrounded by nature's marvels, we learn to find joy in the present and appreciate life's simple gifts. A grateful heart, nurtured by nature, weathers life's storms with greater peace and perspective. Nature, in its quiet generosity, teaches us the art of being thankful. Awe and gratitude in nature culminate in a profound sense of connection to the earth, to other living beings, and to each other. Nature dissolves the barriers of isolation, reminding us we're part of a vast, interconnected web of life. Simple acts, walking barefoot on grass, listening to birds, rekindle our primal bonds. This connection fosters compassion and community, quieting the ego and opening us to others. We begin to see ourselves as members of a larger human family, sharing a common home. This sense of belonging brings meaning, purpose, and peace. In nature, we're not just observers, we're participants in the unfolding story of life. You don't need a grand adventure to benefit from nature's healing power. Just a mindful walk in any green space will do. Start with 15 to 30 minutes, a few times a week, and focus on being present rather than on exercise. Leave digital distractions behind. Let your senses anchor you in the moment. Notice the feel of the ground, the rhythm of your breath, the colors and textures around you. Observe without judgment or analysis. Just receive. This mindful attention quiets your mind and begins the process of restoration. Consistency matters more than duration. Make it a gentle ritual. Even the simplest walk can become a powerful act of self-care. To deepen your connection, engage all your senses. See, hear, smell, and touch the world around you. Close your eyes and listen. The rustle of leaves, birdsong, distant insects. Breathe in the sense of earth and flowers. Feel the air on your skin, the texture of a leaf or stone. Let curiosity guide you. Pause when something draws your attention. There's no destination. The walk itself is the experience. This sensory immersion shifts your mind from doing to being, fostering calm and resilience. Over time, this simple practice rewires your brain for greater peace. Nature becomes a sanctuary you can return to whenever you need balance. Our journey in nature is a homecoming. Our minds and bodies are wired for the rhythms of the natural world. Science shows that time in green spaces quiets worry, lifts mood, and restores focus. Nature is not just a backdrop, but essential for our well-being, strengthening memory, immunity, and sleep. More than biology, it evokes awe and gratitude, connecting us to something larger than ourselves. Every walk in nature is a return to your true self, a gentle rebellion against the pressures of modern life. By stepping outside, you reclaim the peace and vitality that is your birthright. Thank you for joining us on this journey with Mindful Wanderer. We hope you're inspired to see the world with new eyes and embrace nature's healing power. The real transformation begins when you step outside and let nature work its quiet magic. Start small, find your patch of green, leave your phone behind, and walk mindfully. If this message resonates, share it and help our community grow. Remember, peace is always just a few steps away. Until next time, keep wandering mindfully.